Title: Bye-bye badges. Entire Goodhue Police Department throws in the towel over pay. What now? TLDR, the entire police force in Goodhue, Minnesota has hung up their hats and resigned due to pay issues. The sudden farewell came just before a meeting to discuss a salary increase, leaving the small city's officials scrambling for a solution. Now, the question everyone's asking is, what's next for Goodhue? Disclaimer: this article is intended for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal or professional advice. Where's the law? Goodhue without blue. It's like a buddy cop movie gone wrong. Imagine a small city where the entire police department decides to drop the mic and walk off the stage. Well, that's exactly what happened in Goodhue, Minnesota, when the police chief and his trusty band of officers said, "No more," and resigned over pay issues. You might be wondering, could this really happen? And where's the sequel? Here's the full story. Payday's not playday. It all started with Mayor Ellen Anderson Buck opening up a city council meeting to discuss salary increases for the Goodhue Police Department. But plot twist. Police Chief Josh Smith threw down his resignation like a hot potato, followed by a full-time officer and 5 part-timers. Is that what you call timing, or just a sad irony? Now, the city with just over 1,000 inhabitants is left wondering how to keep the peace without a police force. While we all know police departments can face challenges, an entire department turning in their badges is like an episode of a TV drama. Options, but no easy solutions. In the wake of this mass resignation, the city council convened to brainstorm options for maintaining law and order. They were left trying to solve a problem that seems more fitting for a sitcom plot than real-life governance. Could this be a wake-up call for small-town governments everywhere to seriously consider police pay and working conditions? And what will Goodhue do now that they've joined the No Police Club? Can you hear the people sing? Residents of Goodhue must now face the reality of living in a city without a police department, at least temporarily. The consequences and feelings of the community members may vary, but there's no doubt that the town is buzzing with questions, opinions, and probably a good deal of surprise. Let's wrap this up with a question. So here we are, faced with a story that reads like a Hollywood script but is as real as your neighbor's annoyingly loud lawnmower. A small city left without its defenders because they felt undervalued. Now, it's your turn. What do you think Goodhue should do next? Should other cities take note and start re-evaluating how they value their law enforcement? And if you were in their shoes, what steps would you take to keep your community safe? The situation in Goodhue could be a turning point or a one-time anomaly. Only time will tell. But one question remains: how do we, as a society, value those who vow to protect and serve? That's a question worth pondering.